Hey, hey, hey. Here I am again. Um, so they just finished the maintenance, I guess. It's supposed to be addressing an issue where the first, excuse the background noise. Now I'm having not really technical difficulties. How can I put this? So I got a new laptop. I switched from PC to a Mac. I was using a PC. Actually, I've always had a Mac, but never I used the PC to go live stream, and all my equipment has it was regular USB ports for the PC. I only could find I had some USB to USB-C connectors, but I only could find one, so I connected my OBS to that. So right now I'm using my AirPod Pros as a mic. So if it sounds a little different, I apologize about that. Also, again, like I always say, I don't have a studio, so if you hear background noise, my family and everything, it's going to happen. And to add to that, you will hear my air conditioner background blowing a little bit. It is 96 degrees out here, and I am not turning that off. So, with that all being said, whoop, that all being said, here's my build. Whoops. I should have. No, this is something that we could talk about too. Okay, Bethesda, why is it that every time I load in, I have to change my wallpaper back? Now, when you see this, you have to change it to something else and then go back to the original wallpaper. So if you see something, if you see a wallpaper that, again, like this, that is not supposed to be, that looks off, is not my fault. That's Bethesda and their foolery. So let me give you the tour. Since my show is basically based on my build, and that's the meaning of it. So what I decided to do, I wanted to make a modern build. Even though most of my builds are modern, they're either abstract or some, something. Well, some people say is not lore friendly, which I call bullshit on because, again, if I just came for the vault, I've learned engineering, I've learned everything else, and I'm gonna try to progress and rebuild the build society the way I want to see it. And this is the way I see it. I want to live comfortably after I kill people. Well, kill things. So to continue, I want to use the conduits in a more decorative way. I mean, they're there. Why not? Me personally, in real life, I actually like a very rustic industrial look. So I love exposed pipes, and here it goes. I should have did it in the private world, but um, I love exposed pipes. I love the industrial look, so I decided to use these. Now, I was going to wrap this around, but anybody that uses conduits know that it is a very, very expensive build. Um, I mean, they cost a lot. So, yes, this is very expensive. I used this as a more modern look. I took some away to give it a first, switching up the conduits to change the pattern, and took some away just to give it a better look, a little more artsy look. Here we go, another one. So I wanted this side to be brick, this to be wood, and this to be Well, brick too, but a different type of brick, redstone. So we come in. I used the way I did it was, if you can see, I did half floors to bring this out a wall and a half, and this one is not even a full wall. So what I wanted was, since I wanted to use the conduits as a decoration outside the windows, this is a full wall to connect the brick, I mean the conduits, but the wall behind it is just half the wall out. And I used half a floor here. And another thing, Bethesda, can you please give us flooring for, here goes another one. Give us flooring for these half floors, because they just look horrible. I mean, they can't be seen. It cannot be seen up here. I use this ledge to decorate with plants and basically happiness. It's just like my happy wall. You know, if you look up here, you can see the flooring, because the half floors is, there's nothing we can do about it. Also, a trick I learned, and something I wish a lot of people took advantage of: hide a vending machine. Why? Because when people are shopping, you don't want to tie up a vending machine while they're shopping. Of course, unless you have a very busy like store type thing going on, I can understand having four. But majority of us just have the random people coming and checking them out. It's usually not that many. So I have two out back, and I have this one hidden. So when I want to put things in the vending machines, I have this here. Also, another trick, because, and I'm only doing this because of what's going on now, since they have purified water, just two of them. Since the glitch is going on about with, what am I doing? Since the glitch is going on with people can steal things out your stash box and buy it. I can't even say steal, because I'm not sure if they're purposely doing it, but since they have the opportunity to purchase something from your stash box for something real cheap, put two or three items in there for 40,000 max caps. This way, if they spaz the button trying to get into it, they'll spaz and spend all their money, or they'll spaz and not be able to purchase if they don't have 40,000. So it's just a quick trick. It may not deter everybody, it may not stop everybody, but it does help. So here goes my entrance area. I'm a big lover of plants. If you saw my house, I have plants everywhere. I'm a big lover of plants. And this build is actually a little more personal than my other builds. Because, again, the industrial look, I like a vintage look. The kitchen is more to my liking on a more personal level. And I love plants, and I have plants everywhere. I always use these ceiling fans. I love these ceiling fans, and I add the lights to it to give it more light. Another thing, Bethesda, can you please give us a more light budget, because I went through 50 lights that fast, and you'll see why soon. So let's start with my living room. Very relaxing, a little darker. That's the reason I didn't put a light on this one, is because one, my light budget, and then second, I wanted to have a darker look, a more relaxing look. Fireplaces take light too, so um, of course the TV. Everybody knows this trick. You know, I had the little lights here. If you see, it's a giant neon letter dash. You know, this gives it like the insignia look for the TV. I actually got that off someone. I think it was where did I get the idea from? Another is another builder that Khalil Smooth. That's his name. You know, me and him converse here and there on Facebook, and it's a builder that I like and I respect, because he likes to push the limits when it comes to merging and new ideas. I wanted this, since I'm using half walls here, and to make a doorway here would have been almost impossible, because the offset, since the floors are don't match up. See, to put a doorway here wouldn't, it would cut off half the doorway and we would have been able to walk in. So what I decided to do was to use this as a sliding door look. So I can slide this out and it looks like it's part of the wall. You know, let's go up. I decided to use this as a loft area. This is my game room. At night, this is amazing. And we have another one. Just keep away from me. There we go. At night, this looks amazing. This is my game room. Not too many games. Just, little darts over here. This, the shooting gallery. Now, I would have put a pool, if it was a little bigger, I would have put a pool table here. But I don't like the pool table without balls. I mean, I wish I could sit there, and I know there's going to be a bunch of jokes when I say this, but I want to put balls on the pool table. And no, I'm not talking about teabagging the pool table. This is my bathroom. I try to make it into a more of a spa area. It's a little darker, relaxing, just like my living room. I meant to put plants up here. That's what I forgot to do. This personally will be somewhat of what I will have in my house. More spa area, plants everywhere, which I actually have. But I will have a cleaner tub. So I made this into a wet room. Why? So you can have the tub and the shower. And I would not have the shower. I would actually have a shower in the wet area where I can stand next to it. But this is what Professor gave us, so this is what I'm using. Now I'll go into my bedroom, the loft area. Simple, basic. This gives me a little privacy when I'm sleeping from anybody that's visiting and playing in the game area, and I just want to relax. So over here to watch TV. This is my favorite lamp, so I always use it. And there's more lighting here. There's a lot more lighting in here because, getting dressed and everything like that. Now, that's one thing I should have added. I wish they had with the armoire where I could put clothes at, like a closet type thing. But, of course, Professor will get to it. All right, and look at the view. You can see now the patterning of the conduits outside. It looks great. To me, it looks great. Something different. Now let's go into my kitchen. Now my kitchen, I use this flooring. I love the flooring. A lot of people don't like it. Me, I love the flooring. It reminds me of an old Italian kitchen, a little Tuscan flavor. I merged the defense walls to make islands. And it's funny though, I actually like the plants coming out the floor a little bit because it actually goes with my build. Um, I mean, it looks a little cheesy, but I still kind of like it. My cabinets, I use the floating cabinets. I use the floating cabinets, of course, so I can have uppers. We can't go this way because the shelves is blocking it. The display case just looks perfect. If you put the right things on here, it's perfect for a kitchen. You know, we have my coffee here, my bread. It looks like it's supposed to be in the kitchen. I also use the merging trick for the sink and the merging trick for my drawers, where I use throughout the whole house. I mean, throughout the whole kitchen. More floating cabinets. My little laundry area over here. Thank you, Bethesda, for the washer and dryer. Actually, you know what? I never tried to use it. So these clothes. All right. And a basin right there. for soaking clothes and stuff like that. I know there's a lot of open area here. I'm not really big on filling up every space. I like open areas here and there. It gives it a full, more of a bigger look. Full look. I'm not big into filling everything up. I don't like junk builds. Nothing against them. It's just not my twist. It's just not my thing. I did use the double walls here and here with the new, what's this, the BOS walls to give it the brick look inside to add to the floors. It goes perfect with the floors and these islands. Bethesda in the files they say they're about to bring out walls that look like this with the chip white paint on it. I will definitely add this to this kitchen when they bring them out because I just love that rustic look. I love that this chip and paint look. I actually know how to do it in real life. Uh, if you get a drywall, you of course you prime the wall or you paint in one color underneath, and you get glue, regular old glue, and you wipe the glue over the wall, and then you paint over the glue, and it will give you this chip paint look. It's a great thing. Um, it's real nice. I like it. If you want to do it over brick, it's actually nice over brick, and that's why I can't wait till Bethesda brings out those walls. So this is my kitchen. I want it to look like a real kitchen, something that, again, personal to me. I love old Italian kitchens. I actually watch videos on, you know, looking at homes, older homes, stylish homes or rustic homes. I love them. I love a rustic kitchen. Now let's go into my dining room, which is, I want to say minimalistic. It's basic, not too much. It's just a relaxing areas where people come together, drink, eat, relax. You have a nice view of the birds and the tree. I mean, the plants and everything here. Couple paintings here and there, and my little bar area. Not too many tricks over here. Just relaxing. And someone is disrespecting my area by sure. Let's see any red dots. No, not yet. I use to give it a raised ceiling. I use 3 levels of half walls, so it just gives it more of a grand look. This is not as small as the kitchen. It's not as small as the regular rooms that Bethesda kind of intended for us to have. I wanted a higher ceiling. It just looks better, a whole lot better, and makes it look more roomier. Had I brought the ceiling down, it would just look long and narrow, and it wouldn't feel as big as it is now. Okay, now my backyard. My backyard, I went all out again with the trees. Here's my little vending area, minimalistic. Everybody come check out, my wares and everything. This is my little alleyway. Anybody lives in the city has have these. I live in Philadelphia, so we have these little alleyways between the houses, which look exactly like this, like doorway right here, and it just a walkway. Not much you really do with it. You know, um, if we could get the pumpkin racks, if I could get the pumpkin racks, and that was what I wanted to do, but it wouldn't merge properly. The pumpkin racks here, but instead of pumpkins, having flowers and just flowers, plants, and stuff like that on the pumpkin racks instead of pumpkins. It would have been great. I would line this whole thing up. And another thing, maybe Bethesda, if you want to bring out walls that have vines on them, that would have been great. And if they do bring them that, I will replace this wall with a brick, like just a brick wall with vines. I forgot exactly the name of the plant that does that. That would be beautiful right here. Go with my build. The racks with flowers and plants on it, a vine wall. I'll love it right there. I merged these lights. I would have used the smaller ones But again, they only give you 50 lights, and 50 lights doesn't stretch. So I used the bigger ones to illuminate the area a lot more, and I merged them into the foundation. Back here, I went ham. I went ham with the trees, again, because it goes with my look. I'll show you the addition to my look in a second. Here goes more trees. I used the shrubs. Just gave it, it just added to the look. I wanted a better shed. This is the only small shed we have, and I don't like it. Doesn't go really go with my look, but it serves its purpose. So I fit everything I could in little small spaces here. Since I'm a bloodied, I always need radiation, so I could stay within it below 20%, which I'm about to do now. There we go. If anybody's seen my other builds, I always merge these cabinets because it gives it a more uniform look with all the with the workbenches. Try to keep it as minimum as I could. What's necessary is in here because I really don't like the shed, but I need an area. So here is one of the doorways to the entrance to the shelters. I use this flooring right here to make it look like it's stepping down, like you're going to the floor and you're walking down the staircase. And then hitting over here in the corner is my the utility room. It just looks good hitting. It just like it should. It shouldn't really stand out. It should just look like something's going into the basement. More trees to line my walls. I can't wait till to bring the shrubs. That's another thing that's been data mined, and I will line this area right here with the shrubs when it does come out. So far, I have these here, these lights again lining the edges and illuminates the area. Even though I have these lights, these floodlights over here on the wall, this is another stash box I merged into the floor so it can look like it's actually doing what it's supposed to be doing and not sitting on bricks. Because if you look at the stash box, it's floating on bricks. It just looks horrible. I want it to look like, it drove into the driveway and it's in here chilling. My this little display case here of my power armor. I don't use power armor. I kept it because one, I displayed it because of the vines and it just goes great with my look. Uh, I used to use it to use the power armor glitch to get into places, but since they patched that, I just have it here. Once in a while, I may use it for something, but I'm not sure what. But and this is really for the benefit of the people that come here if they need to use it. And here's my little sanctuary. Yes, I piled on a lot of stuff. Um, it's just for the look. For the look, it just gives you that the proper shed look that I like. Greenhouse slash shed look. We have things stored. I have pictures over here stored on the side, little vases. I have plants everywhere. I can relax here, read a book. Got my bird here relaxing with me. I love this little mushroom lamp. It goes perfect with the look. Plants everywhere. What I forgot to do was to add the. I'm past budget now, so I can't do it. To add the Fashnot, those little hanging vine things. It'll add it. It'll just been the finishing touches. I like to hang up gardening tools here to make it look appropriate. Like this is a shed. Like I'm actually gardening in here. This is my little favorite area. I'm not gonna lie to you. The build is beautiful. I love to build myself personally, but this is my favorite area. I actually will sit back here and relax. This is when I'm going AFK. I come back here. I don't lay down. I don't sleep. I just sit here and relax, and it looks good. Um, I actually have to check to see what he has. I forgot where I put him. Come on right there. Oh yeah, put them over here. I just looked at them. I use the one that collects food because I do use food buffs. I'm a vegetarian. Oh, oh yeah. To another thing I did that you only see two generators. That one there and the one connected here. I tried to do the trick here for some reason it wasn't working. I merged a bunch of generators into my foundations. E- Every other every other foundations has a generator merged into it with a connector, you know, in it to give it light everywhere. All I did the same thing for the inside also. There's one here, I think. Wait, let me see. One, two, yeah. There's one here. There's one here. There's one over here, and that powers everything up. It gives me lights everywhere. I do have two on the roof because I know I made the roofs extra high, and I was afraid that the ones on the floor wasn't going to give enough power going up. So I did put two on the roof. Not really noticeable. Let me show you right here. One and then two. Yes, I put a satellite up here. Of course, you know we got want to keep it looking realistic. I do have TVs, so I want to get a nice signal. And I always use this. This is my personal little signature, you know. And I do check the map to make sure that it's pointing the right way. So, oh, and as you can see, I merged it here. I didn't merge it all the way because I did want the connector to come up so that I could power this wall. This wall, for some reason, was not getting any power. I'm not sure why. It just wasn't connecting. And to power my vending machines. And that basically is my build. I'm over budget. I can't add anything on here unless I try to use a budget glitch. But this is my build. And I'm trying to figure out how in the world this egg got up here. The egg was not there. Egg was down here. There we go. Oh, that's how I got up there. I wasn't paying attention. I was moving so fast I didn't pay attention that it's floating. Let's see if I can put it. It's, um, maybe it's float. I'm gonna do that. Let's see if I can put it somewhere else. And it's gonna float regardless. Oh, I'm gonna leave it there. Only I noticed it. Well, somebody else probably in the audience noticed it. Um, Add on to outdoors. I kept the outdoors minimalistic because I wanted the folks to be on the conduits. I used the iron benches, a little fountain right here, a little rustic fountain, and of course the flower cart because the house is all about plants and trees. This is maybe my personal favorite because again it ties into my personal style in real life. Now, uh, let's talk since there's a lot of YouTubers been talking about builds. You know, everybody has their personal builds, their their go-tos, their what they feel as though is the best build. I My build's a little different. Now, I showed before, I used to have XP build, but at level what level am I at? Shoot, at level 828. Oh, of course. Oh, but at level 828, um, I don't really need to be, push my levels that high that fast. I mean, my XP build was ridiculous. I was moving up just doing regular dailies and regular stuff during the day, maybe about 3 to 5 levels every day. I don't need that. I just need one every day for the daily because that's what the dailies are. So I changed it up a little bit. I gave it a little more, since I'm a bloody build, a little more longevity and for everyday use. So this is my dailies. This is for the actual dailies. This is unless I have to sneak, then I use my everyday. My dailies is taking, trying to be as endure, have as much. I could take as many hits as I can, while doing my dailies and kill as fast as I can. So let me set this active, and you can see my perks. I use the flamer where I'll show you as soon as I come out here so you can see the enclave. I think it's enclave. The enclave flavor. Is it enclave? We'll see in a second. But I use blocker, of course, because those animals. Animals hit you and you use need blocker. Bandolier, of course, is mandatory because I have a shitload of ammo for all the different weapons I have, and because I still do XP. So, I do heavy XP buffs instead of just whole build. So I have a lot of pharmaceuticals on me. This helped, with perception, which is needed uh, for AP. I'm sorry, and of course more intelligence for XP. Tank killer is just a must. Concentrate fire, which I actually don't know why I have that on there. Come to think about it, I think I put it on there just to put it on there, which I actually don't need because since I'm not using XP at all. Come to think about it, let's just add that on just for. Uh, I could use 1 point of. Let's see how many points do I have. All right, but nope, not gonna let me. Refractor, I should have refractor on there, but that's too much. So what I use is glow sights. This will help a little bit. Um, which again, I'm gonna have to respect this a little bit, and we're having server problems. So, um, do we ever have anything glowing in dailies? I don't think so. We keep having server problems, and they may kick us. So if I have to switch, let's go back to that. We just keep that on there. So Chemfiend, because again, I do use a lot of chems. Uh, well, not really too many chems. More so the berry mentats, and actually that's it. And I want it to last a little longer for the XP. Fireproof is a must. Fireproof is just a must. Period. I mean, this is self-explanatory. And Radical, since I don't have that much strength, Radical helps is great when you don't have that much strength and you're a bloody build because you have so much radiation. It gives you a bunch of strength, and you know you need it. Inspirational. I'm always on the team, except for right now, which I really should be jumping on the team, so I could get these ties move faster. Inspirational for the XP. Field Surgeon. When you're running dailies and you're getting hit a lot, you definitely need this. You need your stim packs to work faster, and it helps greatly. It's that brief second that you between life and death, and you need it. Stranger numbers, of course, you want to boost all your positive mutations up. This is a mandatory for any build. I mean, I really don't know anyone that doesn't use mutations, so this is a definite. And tenderizer, because you want to continuously cause damage, and it just kind of a must. This is what I actually changed. I used to have the intelligent perk card, which gave me 20 intelligence, gave me the extra 5. And since I wanted more, I wanted to use the tenderizer and I wanted to use the field surgeon, I just switched over to charisma. Intelligence, nerve rage, mandatory for bloody builds, of course. Marriage included because again, I have ammo for everything and it weighs down and I carry in the thousands at all times. I really hate running out of ammo. Scrapper just because I have nothing else to put into that one. And when I'm picking things up, scrap it up real fast. And who really wants to keep going back and forth to add scrapper on there? Gunsmith because that flamer, horrible. Actually, most of the guns, they're I'm not sure what happened, but their durability went down significantly in the last couple updates. So it's like mandatory to keep this on here because if not, I won't. I don't even think I'll be able to finish debuts without my gun breaking. And why do I have this on here? Oh, I think I was fixing something, and I was. What was I using? Oh, I think it's because I had nothing else to put up there, and I didn't want to take anything off intelligence because again, and I still do want to get put demolition expert up there. I'd rather have that because I do want to somehow find an explosive uh, flamer, but you know that'll come. If I could find somebody that knew about the enclave, I don't want to. Do they have the enclave? Flamer mod, did they have a legendary version before? I don't know. I don't think so because I think this is the first time we've actually allowed to put a legendary, so I don't think I'll find a explosive version. Unless, I wonder if I use, no, because it's an energy weapon regardless. So, all right. So, that's me just thinking outside. So let's put this back on here. So when I do fix the weapon, I can just fix it 200%. But I think that's why I have it on there. So I do use food buffs, so I carry them and they weigh a lot. I took this off and I found out I have over 100 pounds of food, so I keep that on there. Gun food, um, again, I'm not sure why I have it because I'm not using VATS and I'm using a flamer. So I may have to take that off there. Um, not sure what I could use. But let me see. Evasive, of course, if you're I'm trying to evade everything I can, and since each agility point adds to it, so that's why I have agility all the way up. Action points. Oh, you know what? I do know why I have this because I was using a sniper rifle, and the sniper I have an enclave sniper rifle also, which is it hits hard, but it uses so much AP. It's ridiculous. So now I remember why. So I do use a sniper rifle here and there. And it uses ridiculous amount. I mean, a ridiculous amount. So I'll switch up between the flamer and the sniper rifle. Evasive again, I just spoke about that. And adrenal, I mean, you have this. It just adds to the damage you put out. You're always mobbing, and I mean, well, not always. Majority of the time, you're mobbing in daily. So this is a must-have for that. Class freak. I really don't need it too much for everything else, except for the fact that a lot of my mutations take away from my strength. Since I'm already so low, I needed to have it. Curator, I use bobbleheads. I use the leader bobblehead all the time. So there's a mandatory for this. And I use level up 3, so I want it to last longer. Sardines, mandatory. That's self-explanatory. Good with salt, again, I full build. I need to keep it last a lot longer because I make it a lot at a time. Because again, who wants to sit there and keep farming for food, you know, repeatedly? So, Bloody Mess adds on some damage, better criticals. So when I do hit those criticals, which is like every second or third shot, I is there. It has a little oomph to it. And serendipity, it's again another almost mandatory for if you're gunning and you're not using stealth all the time, it's like mandatory. When you're a bloody build. So that's that. My legendary perks, I'm gonna show you them. These are for everything since I can't change them per class. I mean, they'll change. I use all specials, so it's nothing. You know, I know a lot of people like to use follow through, so forth and so on, but I found myself needing more perk points than the follow through. So that's that. This is the guns I use for that. I use this, which needs to be fixed. This is two shot. I want to get bloodied. If anybody wants to trade me, this says the reflex sights, two shot, faster fire rate, agility is a great roll. It's almost a perfect roll. The only thing I would change out is the agility to something else, maybe to faster reload since I don't use a action points or anything like that on here, uh, or resistance when you're reloading, something like that. But this is almost perfect roll. If I could get this in a bloody, the same one instead of a two shot a bloody, it'll be perfect. But since I rolled this, I'm real scared to re-roll it, and I keep this. So this is what I use. This is my flamer, uh, and of course ultrasight is ultrasight to add the extra oomph to it. And this is my sniper rifle, which is the same thing. Now, the reason this is a perfect role for a sniper rifle. Now I don't have the reflex sights on it, and I made the mistake before I realized that you can actually get them with a reflex. So I didn't want to re-roll this. I don't. I might try it on another one later on. You know, I might. I do have another one with reflex, and I am rolling it as my test. If you see it in my inventory, it's called test. That's the one I re-roll so I can replace this one. So that if I get it for the flamer, I re-roll that. I replace the flamer. But this is a great for the sniper rifle. This is great. Why? Because the sniper rifle has a very low. It doesn't really hold too much. So that last round, the magazine procs a lot. The two shots, it's great for the sniper rifle, and but it just takes a shitload of AP. So 250 damage resistant while reloading is cool with me because they don't reload that fast. So those are the two guns that I use for the dailies. That's for that build. Now, my everyday, this is something that a lot of people see me use. This is for my fixer. Oh, well, let me change this around because this is, what did I take off? Um, oh, Gunska. Okay. All right. So this is my everyday. Like I said, I've shown this. This is my primary one. I've shown this off a lot, except for the fact that again, I moved my legendary perks. I took off the intelligence and added the charisma, and again, field surgeon and suppressor. No, that's not what I wanted. It was tenderizer. I'm sorry. Um, that's necessary. I want to give more bang to my sneak build. Always remember when you're using sneak build covert operative, you want to switch it over and always put it at the end because it gives you more. It multiplies over the sneak. You know, um, Oh, one thing I did change for last time, I dropped from 5 adrenal to 4 adrenal so I could add escape artist. Escape artist like a mandatory thing because I catch myself running sometimes and I just need it. All these is just added on because I needed. When I'm running every day, I pick up a lot of stuff, and this is my everyday use. I pick up a lot of stuff for script, and I needed I need to carry stuff. So this is my fix and build. most stuff is already explained before, you know, except for with all I changed everything. And sneak over here. Gun fools necessary, of course. Switch bats. Sneak mandatory. We doing sneak commando. Escape artist mandatory, and covert operative mandatory. All these are the same. You know, I took more of a bloody mess and critical shots because with the fixer it has so much AP. I don't need nothing to boost my AP, and I for some reason I put criticals better with my fixer. So that's that, and I'll show you my fixer. My fixer is this right here, which needs to be fixed. So you see the damage output is at 212, is hitting nice. Um, all the mods help me proc more AP and faster. Well, actually, just more AP and more power. I used to have a 25, 25, 25, but I did like the extra damage from explosive, so I ended up getting an explosive one. So that's that build. Now we have my big boy build. I only use this for the queen. This is queen's. This is just for the queen. Period. This is for my. I'll show you my plasma. I think I forgot, but it's a big gunner. It's this really doesn't have anything when it comes down to intelligence. Anything. I'm not worried about getting XP really too much when it comes when I'm fighting the queen. It's really for the rewards. Uh, the gold bullion, the script, you know, the everything it drops, the meat, the ultraside, everything. So I just want to kill it. And this is so I can last. Um, and it gives me, like I said, it gives me durability. It gives me a lot of durability. I got this. I think I got this from this build, kind of with my altercation to it from Tyr, T or Tyre. I forgot how to spell his name. Tyr, a YouTuber that's great with numbers when it comes to builds. And I think I copied his with a couple alterations. So Chemfiend, I explained that before. Fireproof is mandatory when you come down to the queen because the sonic blasts um, are fire. So you want to keep that. Radical, of course, because I need the strength. Ghoulish. My since I'm radiated all the time, and when you fight the queen, she gives you a shitload of radiation, and this actually, increases my health. Chem resistant because I don't want to get addicted. I should have actually. Uh, that's what I'm going to do. I don't need chem resistant because I'm not popping that much, and I want to add ghoulish. Give me 2 points on ghoulish. I know, I know. Let me get just one more just in case. All right, 2 points on coolers. There we go. Now, this would be better than having the country. I don't know why I think about it. I do try to go fully fed in there because I get a whole lot more buffs for it, especially defensive buffs I need. These I explained before. These two definitely for the queen. Boy, I need the both of them. And so I added more points to charisma so I could carry both of these. Nerd Rage, Batteries Included, Self Story Scrapper. I'm not even sure why in the world. Oh, because when you pick up stuff from the Queen, I just want to scrap it all out real fast. And Demolition Expert because I have explosive weapons, so I need more explosive power. Through Hiker because I'm carrying stuff, evasive, then more, adrenal, which I'm not. Well, it doesn't really proc when you don't have to have people in vet, so it kind of helps when everything comes dodgy. Since I'm not using AP, I don't use no AP with this big gun. I'm using my AP just to dodge anything that comes in. Traffic, start chain, do assault. bloody mess. I need more, a little more damage power. I just Sir Deputy. It's since I'm bloodied, it's always helpful. And Ricochet, which I should add to bloody mess. Ricochet, I really don't need too much. I think one of Ricochet. Let me see. Do I have Ricochet for one? No, I don't. Okay. I may drop that down when I get a perk and then bring up a 3 points of bloody mess. Yeah, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do because I want more firepower when I'm killing the queen. And this is the gun I use for that, which is the big boy. Oops, that was the wrong joystick. Okay, here we go. So I use this. This is my legacy. I had this again. I've been playing since day one, and it's funny because I never use big weapons, but when I got this, I kept it. Didn't realize what I had, and when they was taking out game, I was just amazed when I looked in my stash and I had it, and I kept it ever since. Yeah, really, that's it. Standard magazine. Can I increase the magazine? I don't know. Maybe that's what I need to do. I know there's. Is it a perk or is it a card? I can't remember. I'll look into it, but I might add that on there so I can have a bigger magazine on there. So let's see. My next one is this is my energy every day. Now this is close, but since this is not a sneak build, this is close to my other build. So you see everything's the same thing in my fixer build. Except for since I'm not sneaking, I have these added on. Um, oh, not sure why I had super duper on here. I think it was better criticals. No, it was bloody mess. Yeah, bloody mess with them. Oh wait, it's better criticals too. All right, so yeah, all right, that makes more sense. I guess I was making something the last time I used this. So this is like I said, since I'm not sneaking with this, this is running around, popping everybody. And the gun I use for this is this one. Another two shot, 50% bats hit. Again, the third star is not beneficial to me. It would be nice for if I was using this for sneak, but I'm not. So again, if anybody sees this and they want to trade me, inbox me. It doesn't. I play as my name, the Bloody Puerto Rican. You can always inbox me. I'm on Xbox, and I'll take a bloodied, and we could, one for one. Please have reflex sights on it. I definitely need reflex sights on. You know, and if 50% VATS hit, I could go for faster fire rate. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I think this might actually be better, 50% fat because this is not accurate. This gun is really not accurate at all. It shoots like hell. Um, it has a lot of power behind it. It just not accurate. And it takes another thing. It takes a shitload of AP. So I don't use it that often. I use it here and there. I don't really use it that often. Um, let's see. My next build, Radiation Rumble. This build is only for Radiation Rumble. This is, of course, strength is almost always the same. That's Commando. Radiation Rumble is strictly AP. I mean, for XP. I don't use AP on it. I don't need any of that. I only use like Radiation Rumble is XP. XP ridiculous. Radiation Rumble, I will pop all four lunch boxes. I would pop everything for XP because that's all it is. I do support. I can't. I'm bloodied. I can't run around. There's no way I'm running down there to collect ores or anything like that. I'm all about support. So I use a Tesla. So the commandos work for the Tesla. Grenadier, if no one knows, maxed out Grenadier actually, your Tesla coils, those the arches actually go further when you use Grenadier. You actually hit people farther. You go through walls, and you get a lot more hit damage when you use Grenadier on a Tesla. It's a trick that a lot of people don't know about. It's amazing. When I mean it, it stretches it so far is ridiculous. Like it goes past what you can see on the screen. Caffeine is always radical, is always ghoulish, rejuvenated. Because again, I'm not actually sure what I use this for. Ghoulish is I'm not even I'm not even sure why I added these on for this build because I sit at the top and nothing hits me. So inspirational, of course, strange number, field surgeon. Again, I'm not sure. I should have sat there and use suppressor, 2 point suppressor, which I damn want to switch over. I don't really need this because I don't get hit with anything ever. You're sitting at the top of that wall and you're hitting everything with a Tesla. You don't get hit ever. Tenderizer, of course, um, they hit more damage because every time I hit them with the Tesla, I'm hitting a whole bunch of targets and they continuously receive damage afterward. This is a scrapper, of course, because we've been doing radiation rumble. You pick up a shitload of stuff, so always use scrapper. Gunsmith, so it doesn't break fast. Rep artisan, so I can fix it. I'm not sure why I have that on there. Probably because I need to add anything on here. Let's see if I have something that could work better. Um, I don't have an explosive one, so I guess. No, wait. Rep artist, yeah, I don't know why I have it on there. But I just had to fill it up with something. Okay, so this is self-explanatory. Adrenal managed because I'm hitting so many targets at one time. This procs so much is ridiculous. Covert operative, which I do use since I'm sitting down. I do use his sneak. I'm sitting there. I'm crouched down, so I could, like I said, I'm playing support. So I'm pushing as much as I can, and I'm hitting as much as I can, and I want to sit there and hit as hard as I can too. So we have all the sneak. Again, I'm not sure why I have escape artists on here because it's not necessary for that. Let me see if there's something else that would be better suited for that. I'm not, no, I don't use axe points. I guess I just want to put something on there. All right. I might actually switch that to something else later, but yeah, I don't really need it because again, I'm just crouched down. Um, let's see. Oh, the thing I did, of course, I want more bang. With Tormentor, when I'm hitting, you have to see it. I mean, is you see how they run and you see how they act. And with Tormentor, I'm hitting everybody with that Tesla, and they're all getting limb damage. I mean, even though it says it procs 15% of the chance, but you're hitting them so many times, it procs a lot more than you think. With a Tesla, you're just hitting them over and over and over again. And next you know it, they're all running slow, so you have more of a chance. I should use glowing sights because well, I'm not sure what to bring down to add more power to it. Um, yeah, I think I might take off ground pounder. I do need it for the reload because the reload is slow on it. Uh, or I can just take it off and use 2 points of ground pounder on there. But I gotta get one more. Hmm, yeah, I think I need to add glowing sights to this for that. Well, that's that. And let me show you the gun that I use for that. That's my right here. So you see the damage is 208. Is not per shot. Um, it's not per shot. It's actually spread out towards for every hit. So, damage does get divided per hit. So, but you're hitting so fast, especially I got 25 faster fire rate, so it's hitting fast, and it's nice. I can't complain about it. It's nice. I would, since I only use this for Radiation Rumble, I would change the third star, but again, I'm not re-rolling this. But I would change the third star to something else. I'm not sure what to, but I would, rather that third star be something else because what do I need damage resistance for if I'm on top of a wall, crouched down the whole time? So that's, I think I have one more. Yep. Oh, I have two more. Now, this is hilarious. The shotgunner. I use the shotgunner because I just wanted to sit there and have a shotgun build. I have a beautiful shotgun that it's a perfect roll. Again, I would change it to a bloody because it's a two shot, but it's a perfect roll. Again, if anybody wants to change it, you know. Now I'm going to show you my shotgunner build. I did not get this for anybody. Actually, I didn't get most of these. Only one I got is the big boy one. Kind of is based on Tier's build. Shotgunner build. It does all right. I mean, if anybody knows anything I changed, let me know because this is my first time using a shotgun, and who I forgot. Somebody made a video on the shotgun on the double barrel. No, it was like this. I think it was JJ Floppers. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I gave the wrong person you know, the wrong shout out. But so this is my shotgun build. Not based on intelligence. It just to have fun with. This is something I only use once in a while, just to play with. I'm not that good at playing close, so it's so because especially with a double barrel, it's kind of hard to play close and you have to reload so fast. So bandolier, of course, mandatory. We have all the shotgunners maxed out and a scatter shot. Um, because of course, like I said, with the reload, you need this, and I really should have that at the three, and then take down one of these because take down one of these shotgun perks because it's mandatory. It's like a necessity. Um, Basically, just to fill this up, um, I just wanted to add this because sometimes, I mean, XP. I always have a little XP in the back of the brain. So Grenadier because the spread on I have explosive one, and I want the spread to be better. You know, because when I'm mobbing, I really do need that spread. So and concentrate fire, of course, self-explanatory. Caffeine, radical, ghoulish, rejuvenated. Current resistant. Again, I don't know why I have this. So let's take this off and just the two-part ghoulish. There we go. Fireproof again, mandatory for everything. And ghoulish will help me regen. So I'm up close to people. I need some kind of regen, health regen. So operational strength of numbers, tenderizer is mandatory. Traveling, I'm not even sure why I have that on there. I might switch that one point somewhere else because why the hell do I need travel agent for? I'm always have a shitload of caps, so traveling is not a big deal. Um, Suppressor, of course, I'm up close. I need them to reduce because if I get hit, I need them to reduce what they hit me with. Nerve rage, mandatory, of course. Demolition. Now, what I can do is put this over to intelligence. Travel agents here, and I'll take away Scrapper and use demolition expert and hold all 5 points to that. So I may be doing that. So um, 1 second. So let's see what else. Man, all right, all right. Forcer, of course, we need a stagger and the cripple limbs. That's great. I might actually try this with the queen, the cripple wings, and see what happens. Back in the day, the shotgun was the go-to. It was the most powerful thing there was until they nerfed the shotgun. Um, like the shotguns, I think the shotguns are actually more powerful than the my legacy. The shotguns before they nerfed them. Gun Fu, of course, swap. Uh, this is already. Oh, uh, since shotgun uses so much AP, I use this to help restore my AP, which it procs actually a lot more than it says. 50% seems low, but it actually procs a lot more. And serendipity because, of course, if I'm up close, I need to avoid damage. Let's see. The shotgun I use is. Where is my shotgun? Oh, bang bang right there. So this is two shot explosive, faster reload. This is a god roll. I'm sorry. This is a perfect roll. Again, I will trade the two shot for bloodied, but two shot on this is ridiculous. I'm not even going to front. This is the one that actually I may not trade because the two shot for this is wow. You know, um, is unbelievable. I mean, of course, you got to be up close, but anything you shoot is going to die. Usually a one shot, two at the most. So this is ridiculous. Now, another thing, since Angry Turtle was talking about the the I forgot what it's called now. That little energy pistol. I'll remember when I look at it. I was like, let me try it out. Since I always carried one, I always used it to get myself bloody. Sometimes something happens that you lose your radiation. You might get a teammate that heals radiation. You might accidentally walk through a what you call it, a radiation shower. Decontamination shower, whatever it may be. You always lose radiation. So I always carry one of them, and I hit the floor and it radiates me. So I always carried one with me. So I was like, let me make a build for it. I never used it, and it's actually more powerful than I thought. But again, uses a shitload of AP. So let me make a build for it. So this is my pistol build, specifically for that. So we have the same thing for strength. Um, again, you know, XP. Um, this goes for pistols also. So it ignores armor and helps stagger. This just gives me a little endurance because I'm running around. I'm not playing sneak with this. Glow sights. I just want to add one more point onto here. Uh, all these I've shown you before. Not sure why I have demolition. I think it was just to fill up the space because it's not explosive. Now I will buy explosive. Somebody has one. Let me know. I will buy bloody explosive. Deep dish. Whatever it's called. I just can't remember the name of it. So here we go with the pistol build. Since I read, I mean, I sometimes I do hip fire. Uh, you know, running around. I just added this, just one, which I'm still wondering. I should just went full adrenal and checking this off, but you know, it's not. It doesn't hurt. So we used agility to add on all the pistol pistol perks and blood criticals. It does. I do use criticals in it. The blood vessel. You know, everything's expensive. Now, what I use for this is this. It's bloodied. Um, like I said, this is the reason I do hip fire sometimes because I'm going to aim. It's because the 25% damage while aiming. And I move faster when I'm aiming. This is a pickup. I picked this up. Or was it a pickup? No, I got this from the purveyor. I got this from Prevair like a year ago, I think, and I kept it on me, like I said, only to radiate myself. So I was like, let me just try it, and it's a beast. When I mean this thing hits hard. At one time, I kept thinking, what's the use of this? It's all radiation, and before I don't remember the ballistic damage on it. I really don't remember ballistic damage on it at all. But I was like, everything's irradiated. It's not going to work. So I'm thinking in my head, what's the use of me using it? So I just use it to irradiate myself. But I realized it has ballistic damage. And 186 is not something that's weak when it comes to ballistic damage at all. Like it kicks ass. Um, Again, a shitload of AP. It goes through ammo like nobody's business. That's why I have so many rounds. It just I don't use it that much. I used to play around with, and when I'm with other people, they think it's funny. I mean, it looks funny. If you ever what was that? Night in Harlem, was it Rage in Harlem? Night in Harlem. I think it was Night in Harlem when the scene where they're trying to kill Eddie Murphy through he jumps through a store window. He's high. He's dumping a bullet. They shoot into the store window, and all you see is all these weapons, automatic weapons. And then there's one guy has this little pea shooter. Oh yeah, plop 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 plop, plop 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 plop. And then just that's what this reminds me of. Everybody's hitting with all these weapons, and I'm shooting with this little I can't not remember the name of this gun. But it's just hilarious to use. And people look like I have actually saw their tunes turn around to look what the hell I'm shooting with, and I'm hitting hard. I'm knocking things. I'm actually hitting harder than most of them. And this thing you know, is a beast. So those are my builds. Let me go to my everyday build. Let's go there. Pop. Well, I don't even know why I popped that because I'm about to lay down. I'm not. These lower levels always want to trade, and just I really don't have anything to trade. Oh, let me remember before my builds. Let me add this on my effects. Wait, no, my effects. So I want to take these off because I found something out which I didn't know. Plague Walker actually counteracts with your sneak. Is a glitch. There's nothing we could do about it right now. So I want to take it off. So what I want to do is I want to take off all the melee, but it's a bitch. I'm not even gonna lie. It's you have to sit there and go through it. Whatever kind of shower. I can't get it out. I'm tired. But we have to go to the shower so many times to get rid of everything, and then you have to sit there and put everything back on because it's random. The stuff it takes off is random. It's a hassle. But adrenal reaction mandatory. Bird bones mandatory. Um, Chameleon is just there. Is I mean, if I decide to take my stuff off, I mean it's just there. Eagle Eye, it's mandatory. You know, for anybody using, if you're not using melee, again, I don't use no melees. Why? Because you have to go through so much changes to change melee. You change from commando to melee, it's ridiculous. So I don't. Um, Egghead, it is great. It's great just to add that on there so that you add XP on it. Electrically charged, again, one that I want to take off. Herbivore, for me, is great because I just have a smooth way of making everything now. It's just so easy for me now to get all the things I need through a herbivore. Um, Marsupial, mandatory. Everybody knows that that's just necessity. Plague Walker, I want to take off. Scaly Skin, I do lose AP for it, but I do need that damage resistance to end users because I'm bloodied and I'm like a glass cannon. You know, Speed Demon, mandatory, and just something shooting. Let's get rid of these trespassers. No, we're not crouched down. Watch this. Oh, it's not working. That's one thing about having these trees. Oh wait, let's remember culvert. You want to get the culvert there. Where are you at? Oh, there you go. Anyone else? Oh, yes, this is. Okay, that's done. All right, going to lay down so I can get that perk for laying down. Oh, also what I use um when it comes down to food, I use brain bombs, cranberry relish. This everyday, all day stuff. Um, all these other perks, I'll use yeah, sweet water blend. I just add on there. These are I pop everything when I do dailies because I do need, the AP regen, energy resist. I use those for dailies. Um, but when I run around for regular stuff every day, I pop a brain bombs and I pop cranberry relish. Both of them with Live Love 3 is great for XP. Aid, I always have. I don't have that. Oh, I was testing the magazine out. Always pop Leader Bobblehead and always pop Live Love 3. Live Love 3, like I said, boosts all the veggies and everything like that. It pops them all up. Leader Bobblehead gives you XP. Oh yeah, and Berry Mentats, of course, for more intelligence and more XP. You know, even though I reduce my XP build, I still, run a semi XP build. It's not fully XP, but I do run, you know, XP buffs, for the dailies. Now let's see. I do need to be on the team. Let's join this one. And let's see what's today dailies. There's it's this regular. Super mutants, and that's it. And floor and walls, which is nothing because I just take over a camp and just build a bunch of walls. Now, not confuses me, what gets me all the time is that, like it says, build a floor wall. Sometimes it'll be a floor wall decoration, and I always mess up. So that's nothing. Let's see, and that's what I need to do. Got Kindred Spirit. Now to go see if she loaded in. This is one of the problems I have is my companion not loading in, and I like buying buffs are off her. Yep, she's not here. Bethesda, another thing you need to look into. Just add on the luck. You always want to add on the luck because luck gives you faster crits. And with that luck, it's easy. You just tap it once and that's it. Let me see if I have any. All right, scrap that. Just in case I drop. Don't cook anything if I need to cook. Because I also haven't. See what I mean? This is ridiculous. Like it says she's using it, but she's not here. Ah, I should have built another fire somewhere. She's nowhere to be found. So what I'll do is um, I will. What's the train station? Oh, the, I will go down here, fast travel real fast. scripts. Let's see. Activity and then all this. All right, let's get rid of all the script. All right, let's go by weight first. That's why I like going by weight because you know, yeah, I don't need that. No, this one I'm using right now. Oh, my armor. Armor's basically looks like this. One piece of intelligence. They're all unyielding. I used to have name for them, but I was playing around with something, and they all have different weights. You know, different weight reductions. Food, ammo, cams, weapons, different stuff like that. Uh, yes, grip. Yes, grip. Grip. Definitely grip. Um, now this would be nice if I could sell it, but I can't use it. So. Grip, 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 grip. I was trying to make a right leg because I have it's mismatch. I have some Secret Service. I have two pieces of Secret Service. The rest are Scout armor. I just want to all get Secret Service. So well, it's easier to make Secret Service and just take the chance than re-roll it because it uses so much more stuff, and you don't want to end up using up your you don't want to use up your wait, let's sort of my value now because it's get rid of the most I can. Yeah, you don't want to use your legendary cores and all that stuff when you can just make this with one thing, one legendary mod. Is it mod? I can't. Alright. Well, I'll come back when I get six. Let's see. Do that inspiration for 1 second. Hard bargain. How much coin do I have? 34,000. Ah, that means I have to start buying stuff from people. I buy it, junk. I don't use explosives, so I get rid of them all the time. Uh, that's what it was. I forgot. I'm gonna put here because make sure I have everything. I'm not cooking the ant because I made red ant lager with that. So go back here. All right, boom, boom. So this, now, so that, that, that. I can't eat meat since I'm herbivore, so I sell them all. Ooh, no, not that. Jerky, alcohol. I get these all the time, so I'm gonna sell about five of these. That's three. Alright. do I have? Oh, I carry a lot of mentats. I make because I need to make some berry mentats.
Authorized to trade, supply, and equipment.
I don't use diluted stim packs because stim packs, regular stim packs work faster. Again, like I said, being bloody, you need to work as fast as possible. Marsupial, so two of
Requisitions
those.
now available.
Right away, one of those, and the difference with these. What does it have today?
Now trading for supplies and
Oh,
munitions
so,
and gear.
so go back here. Hard bargaining. Go back to inspirational. Now, oh, let me share. Rather cool. No, no. Use that. I'll sell that. Sell that. I like keeping these. I want 37 gold. Mm-hmm. Maybe because I have 37 already. I don't know. Uh, that on me. You know what gives you a lot of weight? A lot of people don't realize. Well, one thing is ores. I need to do something about these ores too. Gunpowder. 8 pounds of gunpowder. Ain't that something? Gunpowder always, if you just check, if you have gunpowder, 9 out of 10, that's what's weighing you down. See, I got legendary cores, but I don't have what's the name? More cores, raw crystal, gold too. So 2 pounds. So I think turn these in. Well, oh wait, since I have everything I need, I'm trying to figure out what these are. I cannot get rid of these. That's it. All right, let's pop everything we need. There, mentat, leader. I'm gonna show you too. Hold on. How much is buffs? All right, we're gonna see brain bombs at 7.5 and cranberry relish at 25%, right? 7.5, 25%. 7.5, 25%. See the boost? That helps a lot. So wait, what's on daily ops? Oh wait, my team. Oh, my team's in there. So let's pop it some more. We can do daily ops right now. Let me see. AP regen, um, energy resist, crits, agility, disease, of course, damage, disease. You always stack disease. Health, And perception. Oh, max AP. I'm not sure if I did that yet. Alright, let's see. What's this? Poison. We already have perception. Alright, alright, alright. I got. Oh wait, I'm right here. Now we can see what my daily does. We can see the flamer in action. Wait, uh, fix that. Oh, thank you. But I don't think they know that these don't actually work in daily ops. The the bo the bonus XPs don't work. Well, give you heart because you spent money on that. You spent gold on it, and you decided to share with us. All right, come on, let's go.
Come in. This is Dodge. I've lost contact with the uplinks in this area. I'm trusting you to get that resolved.
Oh wait, where did we go?
The uplink signal's starting to come through now. Watch for hostiles.
I don't know how I got turned around in here. I never get turned around. Let's go the way I usually go. Oops, that didn't work out too well. Maybe I'll get unturned around because I'm not sure what in the world I did. Oh, 'cause they went here first. I usually go the other way. You know what? Maybe I should do this so you can see exactly what I was talking about, how much AP to do. Now, you see how hard this thing hits? Like, it's ridiculous. I mean, thing hits ridiculously hard.
Get to that other uplink. Uplink 2 is calibrated. Keep the area
Oh, I
secure
should not
while
even
it finishes.
reload it. But you see, it's only 9 shots. So every 9 shots, you have the opportunity to get that 25% extra damage in this. And again, I'm reloading out of habit. You see all two numbers coming off. That's from a two shot. It's funny because I do have another set of armor that matches, so I could put on funky duds. But I was thinking,
Netflix are back in a few weeks. Real nasty nearby. Just to take care of this before heading back. You got
and
this.
see how I mean how tanky I am for bloody build.
Warning! Warning!
Oh,
It's the wife!
my wife calling.
Yeah, had a feeling. Taking care of this area. He's now your primary target, team. And victorious.
See how fast they go down.
Mission accomplished, team. These uplinks are invaluable to understanding hostile activity in the region. Till next time.
Let's see
Talk
what we
soon.
got. All right, one button. Symptomatic. So Bethesda's talking about introducing crossplay. I really have some really mixed feelings about that. I love cross. I mean, it would be nice to play with other people, you know, other systems. But PC is so problematic with their cheating, their hacks, and everything that it's like I just don't see us benefiting. It's going to sit there and cause a lot of havoc. You know, unless they could sit there and do something about it. I just don't see it helping us at all with the PC players. Now, give us cross-play between consoles. That'd be great. Keep the PC players out. That's against PC players. But PC brings a whole shitload of new problems with 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 what's going on there. It's like people have so many cheats, uh, modern weapons. It's ridiculous, and we already have our own problems. We really don't need anything more. I forgot since I that's that section. Yeah, I just don't. I see the benefit, and I understand why they'll do it because it helps with the servers. I think in my mind is okay, you know, combine the servers and have to use less. But I don't know. Like I said, with the PC situation, I play Call of Duty here and there, and I see the difference with PC players using, the little hacks and everything like that in the game. Eh, It's bothersome. You know, it really is bothersome. You know what I could have done? I didn't have to go through all that. I could have killed all the shootings over here since I want to take that over. Now I always hide in this little corner right here. I know I'm giving up my little secret, but this is where I hide at when I clean this workshop. Nobody really can see me. In just in case somebody tries to come in and PvP me. I don't mind PvP, but sometimes I just want to sit there and do what I gotta do and just leave. Ooh, that's squish piece up. No, stop. Flying back. Come here. Is there another one? Oh, there's one over here. Alright. Okay, to the script since I have 6 left. Alright, let's see. Floors. Let's go. There we go. Mark Street. Almost there. Oh, I did it. Now, for those who are wondering, wait, let me get out of here. Let me go back home before I get off here. For those who are wondering about after you finish level 100, what it looks like, um, what the scoreboard looks like, you get you get things every day. Um, oh, well, not every day. I'm sorry. Let me change that around. Every time you move up, you get enough score. You get it. So what you do is this: you go to scoreboard. Everything's gone. You know. Actually, you know what? I have to look around because they said they fixed something on the scoreboard. I'm not sure. But you get it here at the end. So I get the script, which I actually really needed. I just complained about it. Uh, I must have moved up twice, and that's it. it won't let you get nothing else. It just keeps showing the last one thing you got. What you got to look up is uh, well, I'm sorry, here where the score rank is, and you don't know what you're getting next most of the time. Sometimes it might show you, sometimes it don't. So that's the end of my video today. You saw my new camp. Oh, it's dark out. Let me show you this real fast. See how my game room looks? I love this the way this looks at night. Then you can see my backyard too with the lights. See, it gives just enough light. And then my sanctuary is just cool and calm. Sit here and relax. So this and you saw my cabin. I mean my new build, my new modern build. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you'll change. Tell me how I can prove it. On my builds, also my regular builds. If you see something I could do better, look, I'm always, always like advice. So that's the end of my video. Talk to y'all later. I enjoyed your time and happy gaming.